Welcome to Tune-Up episode number 5.
Where we're going to give you a new car review and lots of other random updates. To start things off, I should mention the level of butthurt that I have because Peter got to go to California to test drive a new car.
I did, and it was sunny and warm while it was raining and cold here.
Yes, it was miserable here. So, but it wasn't a Lamborghini. It wasn't quite that exotic, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was the 2019 Toyota Corolla hatchback,
Right.
which is their new big Corolla coming out real soon. And let me tell you,
Yeah.
I was very, very impressed.
Really?
I want to go out there right now. I will say it is the best Corolla ever made.
Really?
Yes.
Well, apparently the Corolla is the #1 selling car of all time.
I didn't know that either.
Which
According
I didn't
to
know,
Toyota,
but,
it is, yeah.
This is what they told you during the
It
press
is,
trip?
yes, yeah,
That's
yeah.
an interesting statistic. I know very little about the car other than that it's much stiffer than it used to be. It's got like a 60% more torsional rigidity than it used
Yeah,
to
they
have.
spent a lot of time stiffening that entire chassis, and it really shows on the street. I think what the general ethos of Toyota right now is they're going away from being a boring conservative company building cars that are just like point A to B cars, and which is a really good thing for enthusiasts like us. And they're starting to build cars that are kind of performance oriented, that have excitement. And the Corolla isn't necessarily a performance car. It still has to check all the other boxes.
Sure.
But from the previous generation, this is like leagues ahead.
Really?
The chassis feels so much better. Like you said, it's stiffer. It when it corners, it's nice and flat.
Mm-hmm.
It holds the road. I will use this comparison. To me, it felt like an old EK hatch.
Okay.
And I say that with pretty good confidence in that sense, where it has this like light, nimble feeling. And the engine is a 2-liter, makes
168 horsepower.
Right, 168 horsepower.
51 foot-pounds of
Yeah,
torque.
so it's got good torque. And the previous generation was the Scion IM, right? Which
it was
kind
kind
of
of European. It's not really a Corolla in Europe either.
No, but I want to say it was like that. And
Yeah.
that car was lacking a bit of horsepower. Like the transmission was not there. And this new one, the horsepower actually feels good for that chassis.
Yeah,
Like again,
168
yeah,
horsepower
it's not
legitimate.
super fast, but it's peppy. It's got good pick up and go. The transmission was one of my favorite parts of that car. It felt super heavy, nice and
manual
tight,
transmission.
precise. Yeah, so it's got a 6-speed manual. It does come with a CVT as well. And what they've done now is they've put a fixed first gear, which means it actually has a real gear for first.
Okay.
And that's to kind of improve drive away acceleration. So
Right.
before the CVT kind of had like this rubber band
Yeah.
feel when you start pulling away.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's been really improved. But I mean, for us, the 6-speed was the pure winner. It has blip shift too.
Oh, cool.
So when you're downshifting, it'll rev match for
Nice.
you.
Nice.
Yeah, there's just so many cool features on that
So you
car.
think it's a car an enthusiast would actually enjoy driving?
I do actually. I'm convinced these cars may end up being the cool hatch for the next couple of years.
Nice.
Once you get the performance aftermarket kind of chasing and building parts for it.
Because over the last 20 years, we haven't really thought of Corollas as being cars that the aftermarket would have much interest in.
Exactly.
But you think this is going to
I
change
do,
that?
and it looks really good. Like the styling of it, in my opinion,
does
is
look great.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It has
At least Osbo's car looks great.
Yeah, that was some of the questions we got right away. Was, hey, is this going to be rear-wheel drive or is it going to look like Frederick Osbo's car? And I was like, no. But still, it's. I
does
think
look really good.
Yeah, with with lowering and some wheels, it's going to be a really cool car in that sense.
I should also mention there's some interesting tech in the motor. It's a all new
Yeah.
2-liter motor. I think it's called a dynamic force motor.
Yeah.
Don't know what that means, but my buddy Vin at Toyota was telling me how there's actual F1 technology in the cylinder head. They use laser cladding or like laser printing of the valve seat, and that allows
wow.
much more optimized angles of the valves. It reduces weight, so it's literally Formula One tech that has trickled down into a Corolla.
In the best-selling car of all time.
Yeah,
apparently.
who knew? They always say Formula One tech will trickle down, but this is apparently an actual case of
Yeah.
that. So cool. Well, I'm looking forward to actually maybe trying one locally. Do you know when they're
I think they're
for sale, or-
supposed to go on sale in July. Yeah, and just a little bit further to touch on some other things, like the interior is really nice. I like they now have a 4-inch LCD or OLED. I don't remember which one it was. But
In the actual gauge cluster?
in the actual gauge cluster display, which is really cool. So it has a ton of information. It's got CarPlay and Alexa built into it. Like, I haven't driven a new car in a long time ish.
Yeah.
And the technology now that's out there is really impressive. Like, you can connect with Alexa, so you're driving home and say, you know, you want to turn the heat up at your home, say, Alexa, you know, set my thermostat to 73 degrees.
Crazy.
And Alexa does that. You want to start your Corolla from inside the house, you could say, start my Corolla. There's weird things I think that they're working on where you can ask to know tire pressures, or like sensors that are in the car that'll let you know with that kind of stuff. So
it's Apple Watch compatible too, apparently.
Exactly, yeah. So you can start your car from there. You can get diagnostics or something like that. I shouldn't say diagnostics because I'm not sure, but there was so much information. It was almost overload in that sense.
All right, next on our list are some updates on our giveaways, starting with the Movement watch and Movement sunglasses that we showed you guys last episode.
Yeah.
We picked some winners just using our typical random method. And the winner of the watch is Ian Thomas, and the winner of the sunglasses was Joseph Gecko. So congrats on that, guys.
Yeah.
They are in the mail already, so if you get a chance, maybe send us a photo of you wearing your watch or your sunglasses, and we'll post them up on Instagram or Facebook. Those are our social domains. So yeah, congrats, guys.
And I want to say, Movement has contacted us once again and said, you know, if you want to do more of these, by all means, let us know. So if you guys want to see more Movement watch or sunglass giveaways, by all means, post in the comments.
Yeah, absolutely. We like giving stuff away.
We
It's
do,
fun.
we do.
Yeah. Speaking of which, it is time to give away the AEM electronics goodies that we showed you last episode.
This is a good giveaway.
Yeah, this is. So it's a fuel pump. It's their 340 liter per hour fuel pump, and a wideband controller. So an X series wideband controller, which includes the sensor, and can integrate with your electronics. So good stuff.
Big time.
So we are going to use our glasses and our online randomizer, randomizer.org, or random.org. As you can see, we have loaded maybe 4,000 emails into this list, all of which will be blurred out for your security. And we will hit the randomize button here, and it'll literally just randomize this list. The name at the top of the list is our winner. Oh, here we go. All right. We have a winner. And the first part of your email address is Johans96. We'll look that up in our database and correlate it to a real name right now. So it looks like our winner is Johans Etienne. We will reach out to you via email. Congratulations on your triumph, your victory, your win of free stuff. And thank you, AEM Performance Electronics, for letting us do this stuff, because it's fun to share Go Fast parts with everyone.
We do have one new giveaway starting up for this tune-up episode, and I guess it'll carry on into our next one. Our whole new we're going to switch the format. We're going to use the drawing dates, probably like a month of when we publish these tune-up videos, and then afterwards we're going to do these live draws. Yeah. So the company that we have partnered with for this giveaway is CSF. They have generously decided to give away a radiator.
Yeah, awesome.
And I was on their website looking at some of the products they make, and they're really excellent. For example, they've got this really cool dual oil and water radiator / oil cooler set up for like a Subaru STI. So it integrates into it, and it comes with the sandwich plate and all the fittings, and all you have to do is make up the line. So it's a really awesome package in that sense. And they've got a ton of other stuff like that. They've got European applications, import applications, and I think some domestic stuff too. So
yeah, we had a good look at their stuff at PRI, and I was really impressed by their oil cooler form factors for the Porsche stuff. It looked really nice.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have an update on the C-Cane head unit in the Toyota Tundra. This isn't the most fun part of the show because we haven't had the best experience lately, have we?
No. The unit was good for a while, and then the Bluetooth started cutting out on it.
Yeah, I couldn't get my phone to pair with it consistently, and it just seemed to get worse and worse to the point that I could no longer pair my phone to it. And kind of the advantage of that head unit is being able to pair your phone to it so you can use it for wireless communications.
Yeah, so there's no small, what is that called? Like an aux
There's
input.
no aux
It's
import
like
on
a
it.
1/4 inch.
Yeah. So
plug.
I can't go old school.
So
and
you
plug
can't
my
even
phone
go old
in.
school. So now that
I've been listening to my podcast on headphones because the head unit's not working, which it otherwise works, but the Bluetooth connectivity doesn't work, and that's been a frustration for us.
Yeah,
so.
like otherwise we've used it on road trips. It's fantastic to load up your Google Maps or to listen to podcasts as long as you connect through the Wi-Fi and then download everything onto the actual head unit.
Yes.
So it's really great in that sense. I think the takeaway here is these units are amazing for what they pack. So many features. The Android system is great. However, the hardware behind it
isn't flawless.
Isn't great.
We've broken a Bluetooth, or we've had a Bluetooth chipset fail on us. They have sent us a new one.
They have, but oh my goodness, their customer their customer service is abysmal, in my opinion. Like it's going back and forth trying to get them to send stuff is a pain, and then finally they sent us a tiny little chip.
Yes.
And
we're like, how do we install this?
We were like, and they said just take it to a radio shop, and I'm like, do audio shops even exist anymore?
Who installs Bluetooth chipsets?
Yeah.
On a sealed head unit. I don't know. So kind of at a loss what to do at this point.
Yeah, it's frustrating in that sense. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I need one in my BMW or something, I'm still gonna buy them because at $400. They're
hard to beat.
They really are hard to beat, and if you have an issue, it's kind of like you roll the dice.
Next item, and this is a pretty big one for us. We finally got a hoist.
We did get a hoist.
A 2-post rotary hoist.
Yes.
A quality brand.
Yeah.
That we bought secondhand because that's how we roll around here.
Yeah.
We're budget-minded dudes, and Pete, being the professional bargain hunter that he is, put in his time and found us a great deal on this thing.
I'm telling you, this was another huge score.
It was a steal.
Well, it looks like it was a huge score because we don't know if it functions properly.
Yeah, true.
But
we don't know yet. It's not installed.
I bought this rotary lift for $1,200 Canadian.
Yeah.
Which I was sure there was something wrong with it, but the guys assured me it's good. So we're going to get it set up hopefully in the next couple of weeks and get working with it. Mm-hmm. So I'm super, super excited for that.
Yeah, it's going to make life a lot easier with some of the stuff we got going on
We've been
here.
crawling around on the cars too long now.
Yeah, I mean, the Quick Jack's been great.
It has.
But we only have one, and we have multiple cars that we're working on. So having a second fully functional workstation where we can do exhaust systems and diff swaps and all that will be so much easier. So super stoked on that. Last but not least, we have an S2K update for you guys, which is long overdue. We actually have 2 S2Ks now. I don't know how this happened.
We bought another car.
Yes. It's not really a car, though, is it? We bought it as parts. No. It was imported from Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
A friend of ours who is also a fan of ours contacted you on Instagram.
Yeah. I said, hey, I've got this crashed car. I'm looking to, get rid of it. You guys need a motor. And yeah, the deal was done, and we have a car here. So there will be a video series coming up real soon.
Stay tuned for that. That'll be happening soon because we want to get that car back in action. It's been way too long.
Yes, it has.
Is that a wrap then, Peter?
I think it is.
Is this one over?
I think we can call it a wrap.
Episode 5 is done.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll have more of these for you in the near future, including updates on these giveaways and more random content from this strange little world that we built for ourselves.
And if you guys have any comments or questions you want us to answer on these tune-up videos, post them below.
Basically autonomous, baby.
Yeah, look at that.